Ladies and gentlemen, Sharon Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you please. How you doing, Sharon?
I'm so fine. I'm excited. Every time I listen to that song, little tears just starting to bubble up inside of me. I'm like, my God.
Sharon, I have to admit, I was kind of moved by it myself. It's a beautiful song. So first I've listened to it all the way through. Bad me.
Okay.
So how you doing this week? How have you been?
Well, it's been hectic, but you know, I'm running. All I can say is like, God wants us to be like an elastic band, to be stretched to capacity. And that's where I'm at the moment. I'm stretched to capacity.
You be careful, you know, because you know when you stretch elastic band too much, what happens? When you overstretch it, it snaps, and I don't want to hear that. So you make sure you got a reinforced elastic band.
Let me just come on to that one.
Yes.
You see, this elastic band,
yeah,
it can't snap when it's anointed.
You're dropping the secret.
It's all about the oil now. It's all about the oil.
You're dropping the secret. You're dropping the secret recipe here, ain't it?
I could hear some people doing the praise dance right
Hallelujah.
now.
That's they're shaking at the head. Yes, rocking left and right. You were talking now. We're talking. Praise him. Yes. Lovely to hear your voice on Sharon, you've got an awesome voice, you know.
To God be the glory.
No, seriously, man. Seriously now, right? You've got an awesome... I've had some singers... I've listened to some singers on this radio. Even my friend Londa Lamond from Canada. And I'm putting you next to Londa, man. You got a nice voice there, man. I think I'm going to have to get you and Londa to link up. Seriously, man. Trust me.
Wow.
But I know you're not on the show. You're not on the show tonight to talk about you specifically or your singing abilities, which is another conversation completely. But you're here tonight to talk about something very special, something happening very shortly on the 4th of December. Is that not right?
Yes, that's correct.
That's right. On the 4th of December. Yes. Tell us what's happening on the 4th of December, Sharon.
Well, the 4th of December is the day when the musical play called The Last Flight musical play, written by myself, directed by myself, will be taking off from Bethel Convention Center, Kelvin Way, West Brom.
Loving it.
Yes, and we are asking for people to come and board this flight.
Mm-hmm. So you want people to board this flight?
We're inviting those who would like to come and see a musical play.
Yes, with a difference.
And what I'm going to say is it caters for everything and anyone.
I love it.
The play covers someone suffering from dementia, someone who's been incarcerated, bereavement, bullying, a pastor, a bishop struggling with his congregation. And the play covers the real life scenarios that each and everyone deals with daily. And as you've just heard, the Last Flight theme song, that song was given to me whilst walking through Stansted Airport. And I actually took my phone out and recorded it straight away. And from there, it was when the pandemic had started, the Lord sort of like said, do you remember that song that you recorded? I thought, wow, yes. He said, release it. But it has a purpose. It wasn't just for the play, but it's for every single person that has lost someone during the pandemic, who hadn't even had the time to say goodbye properly, because a lot of people were not able to hold their loved one's hand, or to tell them I love you, or
Yeah.
even to pray with them. They didn't have that. So it's like an open wound. And this song is like a closure,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just there for people, it's for everybody. And I'm so glad I actually released it. So that was another thing as well.
It's been about being obedient. Like,
That's correct.
yeah, that's
Because
awesome.
there's a lot of people, Philip, that
Yeah.
are out there and they've got songs on their phones, and they're just there. And then let's just say something had happened to them. It would be, oh, they were very talented, they were gifted, but none of us have received that gift or that talent. And it would be good to see more people coming out and actually releasing what the Lord has laid on their heart,
Yeah.
because that same song that is still on your phone could be the song that will deliver someone. It may be the song that will bring healing. It will be the song that can encourage. So to me, this song had to go out. There was an urgency, there was a 911,
Hallelujah.
for the song to go out. And it's, a lot of people have been blessed within the UK and in different countries all over the world. So, I'm just encouraging anyone and everyone. You've probably even got a play. This play was written in 2011. It was written whilst I was sitting in church at New Testament Church of God. I was sitting in church.
Yeah.
The pastor that was preaching was Reverend Laurel Woodstock, and I was writing a play.
Wow.
And I wrote the play
Wow.
within 30 minutes, and it was a 20-minute play with one song, three
Hmm.
people.
Yeah.
I wrote it on the Sunday. By the Friday, we performed it.
A week later, you're talking.
The same week, so that
Oh my gosh.
Sunday, Friday, that was it. And then we went to London. When we went to London, and we delivered the play.
Yeah.
Like there was about 100 people at the altar.
That's fantastic.
So it's an evangelism tool to bring people to Christ.
Yeah.
But it's also to actually say, where am I? What does the last flight mean to you?
Oh, bless you. Sharon, that's fantastic. And I won't hold you up any longer. Sharon, tell us something now. Tickets. Where can people get these tickets?
They can get the tickets from Eventbrite. So there was two types of tickets. One is the VIP gold class.
Mm-hmm.
Now they are out on Eventbrite. They've sold out.
Oh,
There
good.
are still there are still VIP tickets left,
Yes.
and you can get those from Black Sisters
Right. And how
in
much are these
Warsaw.
tickets?
The VIP tickets are £30,
Okay.
and you have the economy class,
Yes.
and those are £25.
Oh. So what are the benefits of a VIP ticket?
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
well, the
Because,
VIP ticket, you will get a goodie bag, you will get your VIP lanyard,
what you say?
you will also be taken into
Whoop,
the
whoop.
VIP lounge where you can mingle with other VIPs and receive refreshments, food, basically.
You make me a kid me teeth over here now, because I think,
I didn't, I
sound
didn't,
good.
I didn't want to, I didn't want to start, sounding like I'm saying anything in patois. So
I'm sorry, Sharon. I'll try and be more speaky spokey. Okay. I used to have this problem at work as well when I'm on the phones, and if I'm on the phones talking to the customers, bearing in mind I work for BT, and a few of the engineers would phone for, and I'd be speaking all nice and polite, and as soon as one of the Caribbean boys them come on, the accent changed, and they used to say in the office, "Oh, here we go, Phil's gone Caribbean." It's just one of those things, you know.
well, going Caribbean, we have three officers,
Yes.
and the first officer is Officer Do Not Pass.
Bruno who?
Do Not Pass.
Bruno Pass. Not Do Not Pass.
It's Do Not Pass. Do Not Pass.
Okay.
And then you've got Officer Take Time. And then Officer Try It Now.
Oh gosh, that one doesn't sound too good. Oh well. You know what, Sharon? I don't want you to say too much more, but I want you to encourage those folks out there to come on and buy a ticket. I'm going to encourage you guys to buy a ticket, and I think Sharon's even said to me in a private conversation that she's got a ticket to give away. Is that right, Sharon?
Yeah.
You got a ticket to give away?
But I just wanted to just give something small.
All right.
You know, some people will be thinking, well, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about it. But there's 2 flights. One is called the Kingdom International, and the other one is called Harbour Shark International.
Oh gosh. So which one do you recommend, or you're not? So you can't be biased to any of them.
If you hear the first bit of the Kingdom International, and then I'll give you the Harbour Shark International.
Okay. So quickly, just give us a quick insight to one of the specific scenes from the play, because time is definitely running on.
Passengers traveling on Kingdom International Airlines must comply with KIA baggage restrictions. Our baggage restrictions has been limited to the 9 fruits of the Spirit. KIA passengers will be welcomed aboard by Captain Makadesh, First Officer Shalom, along with the Kingdom Angelic Host. On board security has been provided by the Cherubim Group. Thank you for that one. The second airlines is Welcome to Harbour Shark International Airlines. We thank you for your continuous loyalty. We do not accept any major credit cards, but we cater for your excess baggage because somebody put out the fire. Put out the fire. We strongly announce to any passengers with reckless behavior of any kind are welcome on board this flight. Don't worry about filling any past or present sin declaration. We can transfer those sins to your excess baggage, which must already include envy, greed, fornication, malice, unforgiveness, hatred. I said, can someone put out the fire? Greed, fornication. Everything is on this flight. You'll be introduced to Captain Lucy and First Officer Serpentine and the Senate on Fire hostesses.
Sharon, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, wow. Your accent is fantastic. You got quite a range of accents there, girl. Ooh.
Thank you very much.
Just like to point out to you, we do have listeners from Ireland listening in now and again. So I hope they don't take too much offense to us. So, folks, Sharon's got a ticket available if anyone wants one. We're going to probably have to do a little sort of a quiz to sort of get someone to obtain that ticket, and then we'll contact you offline to help you how to get the ticket itself. But yeah, I'll come up with something a bit later in the program to get this ticket. Okay, Sharon, I'd like to thank you so much for coming on the radio tonight. Sorry I have to rush you through, but Sharon, I'm just going to ask you to just say, send a big shout out to the radio station and to all the listeners, and to myself, I should say.
Okay.
Go on.
You were listening to AKK Radio Gospel.Show with DJ Philip.
I'm lost for words. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. On behalf of the AKK family and everyone else listening in, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Sharon Jackson a big round of applause. Woo!
Thank you.
I'm copying my good friend Sai now. Sai would have got out a tambourine and should be shaking it. Oh my gosh. So you know what, Sharon, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for coming on the radio tonight. I pray that you get extra tickets sold through this broadcast tonight, and I'm looking forward, if I can myself even, and my wife, to be there on the day. So we'll be looking into that, so we'll talk to you offline. Thank you again, Sharon, for coming on. Folks, the last flight, that's the 4th of December at the Calvin Way Convention Center. All tickets obtained on what's it was
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
The last flight.
The last flight.
Eventbrite. The last flight. Eventbrite.
The last flight. See, we can now come in a little harmony.
Go on.
Yes,
Do
folks.
you know, I'm sorry, Phil. I've got to send a shout out to the actual team themselves.
Yes.
They are working so hard behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And we have 2 actors. One is Charles Tomlin and Michelle Lazarus.
Okay.
But some people, they might have recognized the name Charles Tomlin, and he was part of a well-known comedy.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say anymore.
If you want to find out more, also look on Facebook. You'll see on Facebook under Sharon Jackson and on the AKK radios. I'll be putting I'll put a blast out on my page as well. So it's going out, and it'll be going out, and we'll shout out this a few more times leading up to the occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, Sharon Jackson, the last flight.
You.